I was never meant to stand in the heart of an alien empire. The Aurelian palace towered above me. Golden pillars, living crystal walls, warriors lined in perfect silence. I stood alone, a human, a defeated species representative. Earth had fallen in 12 days. Today would decide whether we survived or became a resource. Then she entered. Queen Zira, radiant, ancient, untouchable. Her voice vibrated through the chamber. You stand before the throne of stars. Human. I stand for humanity. I answered. The court stiffened. Then the queen gave a command. Bring forth the child. From behind the throne stepped a small figure. Princess Lyrielle. Silver eyes, soft blue skin. Curious, not cruel. She studied me. My scars, my uniform, the weight in my eyes. Then she smiled and ran. Gasps exploded across the hall. Guards raised weapons. Energy crackled. Before I could react, she slammed into me, tiny arms wrapping around my waist. She hugged me. The palace froze. No one breathed. Aurelian royalty does not touch outsiders, ever. Weapons locked onto my chest. The queen descended slowly. Release him, she commanded. No, the princess said softly. He is warm. My heart pounded. One wrong move and Earth was finished. Carefully, I placed a gentle hand on her back. I didn't push her away, because on Earth, when a child reaches for comfort, you give it. The queen's eyes burned brighter. Human, she said, what have you done? Nothing, I replied. She chose. The princess looked up at her mother. He carries storms, she whispered, but he does not become them. Silence. Ancient prophecy. A protector chosen by instinct. The queen studied me, long, calculating. Finally, she spoke. My daughter has bonded. Shock rippled through the court. In our kind, she continued, such a bond is permanent. Permanent. Just like that, I was no longer just a human envoy. I was royal protector. Some nobles demanded my execution. Others called it destiny. But the queen made one thing clear. Harm the human, and you challenge the throne. Months later, assassins struck. Elle moved without thinking. Took the blast meant for her. Bled humans do that, but I stood. When the attack ended, the queen faced her court. For the first time in our history, a human has bled for the royal line. She turned to me. Humanity is no longer a conquered species. Her voice echoed across the empire. They are allies. Soon, Aurelian ships returned to Earth, not as invaders, as guardians. Atmospheres repaired, cities rebuilt, technology shared, all because one child ran down a staircase. The day the alien queen's daughter hugged me, the palace froze, the empire shifted, and the galaxy learned something important. We may be small, we may be fragile, but when I matters, we stand, and we do not. The bond between Lyrielle and me changed everything. But the galaxy doesn't forgive trust. 3 months after she hugged me, the Zareth Dominion attacked. Their ships tore through the Aurelian border, their weapons cutting paths of fire across space. They claimed humanity's presence had weakened the empire. They let a human touch the royal line, they sneered. They are soft. The queen's palace shuddered under the first orbital strike. A blinding flash lit the sky. The outer walls groaned. Generals argued over tactics. Nobles whispered about betrayal. And all eyes, except Lyrielle's, doubted me. But I knew one thing. Humans adapt. Humans survive. Humans fight. Seal the inner corridors, I shouted. Some Aurelians hesitated. Humans giving orders was unheard of. Lyrielle's voice cut through the tension like lightning. He speaks with my authority. That was enough. The Zareth boarding ships punched through the eastern gates. Their soldiers were massive, armored, ruthless. Aurelian guards formed lines, precise, disciplined, but predictable. I saw the flaw instantly. They're flanking through the service conduits, I yelled. No Aurelian would ever think to use those narrow maintenance shafts. Humans would. I grabbed a pulse rifle and sprinted. Lyrielle followed. Stay behind me, I snapped. Never, she replied with a grin. Fair enough. The corridor was tight, dark, perfect for a human ambush. We hit them with everything we had. Gravity pulses, energy blades, pure instinct. Zareth soldiers stumbled against tricks the Aurelian army never considered. Lyrielle's hands glowed. A focused burst shattered the armor of a Zareth commander. I took a blade across my ribs. Pain burned, but I ignored it. Survival mattered more than pride. By the time we cleared the first conduit, I was breathing heavily, blood running down my shoulder. Lyrielle's eyes shone with awe. "You fight differently," she whispered. "Yeah," I said. "Humans survive by any means necessary." The palace alarms screamed as the main hall came under attack. Zareth troops had cut through the defenses and reached the central staircase. The queen's eyes blazed, a storm of sapphire and gold as she raised her hand. Waves of energy knocked intruders off their feet, but she couldn't be everywhere at once. Lyrielle ran to my side, small but determined. "Protect the palace," she ordered. Her voice carried authority. I'd never heard from a 5-year-old human, Aurelian. I nodded. "I've got this." We held the staircase together. Every human trick, every unpredictable move, every instinct mattered. We funneled them, delayed them, struck with speed they didn't anticipate. Aurelians adapted quickly, but humans always improvise. Hours passed. Explosions echoed, energy beams scorched walls, alarms blared, and still we held. Finally, the last Zareth soldier fell. The palace was silent except for the queen's slow, deliberate breaths. She approached me. "You shielded her without hesitation," she said. "Yes, Your Radiance," I replied. "She will never doubt you," she added, softer. Lyrielle hugged my waist again. "You're mine," she declared proudly. The queen inclined her head slightly. Approval. For the first time. The palace wasn't just frozen by fear, it vibrated with something new. Trust, respect, awe. By sunrise, the Zareth fleet retreated. Earth's human ships arrived on the horizon, coordinated with the Aurelian forces. Together, humans and Aurelians had defended the Empire, not as subjects or soldiers, but as allies. The war changed more than borders. It changed perceptions. Humans were no longer fragile observers. They were participants. The princess whispered as she looked over the repaired palace courtyard. "When I grow up, you will protect me forever?" "Yes," I said. "And together we'll protect everything worth keeping." The day the alien queen's daughter hugged me, the palace froze. The Empire survived, and humanity proved the galaxy wrong. Strength isn't just in power. It's in courage, adaptability, and the heart to stand when it matters most. We may be small, we may be fragile, but we endure. We fight. We do not fall.